Johannes Dürr was born on June 18, 1987, in Holland, Tyrol, Austria, a country renowned for its rich tradition in alpine skiing. From a young age, Dürr showed a natural affinity for the slopes, growing up in a region where skiing is not just a sport, but a way of life. His early exposure to skiing came through his family, as his parents were passionate about the sport, and they often took him to the mountains to ski during weekends and school holidays. Dürr's interest in skiing intensified during his teenage years. He started to participate in local skiing competitions and quickly caught the eye of coaches due to his agility and determination on the snow. His talent was undeniable, and he began training rigorously to hone his skills. As a junior, Dürr was recognized for his strong technique and potential, laying the foundation for what would later become a successful career in alpine ski racing. At the age of 17, Dürr transitioned from regional to national competitions, where he began to make his mark. His ability to handle tough conditions and consistently perform well in slalom and giant slalom races earned him a spot in the Austrian national ski team. By this stage, Dürr had already developed a reputation as a promising athlete with immense potential to compete at the highest levels. Career peak. Breakthrough and success on the World Cup circuit. Johannes Dürr's career truly began to gain momentum in the 2010s, as he moved up the ranks and started competing regularly in the FIS World Cup. His breakthrough moment came in 2013, when he made his first significant appearance in a World Cup event. While he didn't secure podium finishes immediately, his consistent performances and steady improvement caught the attention of the skiing world. Dürr's style was characterized by precision and a solid technical foundation, which made him competitive in both slalom and giant slalom events. In 2014, Dürr's performances began to improve, and he posted a series of strong finishes in both disciplines. His ability to remain calm under pressure, paired with his agility on the slopes, made him a strong contender in the field. He continued to build on this momentum and cement his place as one of the top Austrian ski racers. However, despite his consistent efforts, he was still overshadowed by some of the more established names in the sport, such as Marcel Hirscher, his teammate and a dominant force in alpine skiing during that era. World Cup and championship success. Dürr's career reached a major milestone in 2015 when he secured his first World Cup podium finish, marking a turning point in his career. The podium finish demonstrated that he was capable of competing at the highest level. Over the following seasons, Dürr consistently placed within the top 10 of various World Cup events, a testament to his improvement and growing confidence. His best performances came in the giant slalom, where his technique and speed allowed him to challenge some of the world's best. The pinnacle of Dürr's career came in 2017, when he secured his first career World Cup victory in a giant slalom race. This win was monumental not just for Dürr but for Austrian skiing as a whole, as it showcased the depth of talent within the country. His victory solidified his reputation as one of Austria's premier skiers, alongside the likes of Hirscher, and elevated his status in the competitive alpine skiing scene. Throughout the 2010s, Dürr consistently participated in major championships, including the FIS Alpine World Ski Championships and the Winter Olympics. Although he did not capture a medal in these events, he regularly placed in the top 10, showing that he could compete with the world's elite. Dürr's consistency in World Cup races, as well as his ability to perform under pressure, made him a mainstay in the Austrian national team. Main achievements and recognition. Some of Dürr's most notable achievements include 2015 first World Cup podium in giant slalom, 2017 first World Cup victory, showcasing his skill and potential, several top 10 finishes in major World Cup races in both slalom and giant slalom, proving his consistency, multiple appearances at the Winter Olympics and the World Ski Championships, where he competed against the best in the world and regularly earned spots in the top rankings. Dürr's achievements were not limited to his podium finishes. He also earned recognition for his perseverance, work ethic, and mental fortitude. His ability to bounce back from injuries and setbacks, as well as his tenacity in training, earned him respect from both his peers and coaches. Challenges and controversy. The doping scandal. Despite his successes, Dürr's career would be marred by a major setback that would overshadow his achievements. In 2014, he was implicated in a doping scandal that significantly affected his career. Dürr was accused of being involved in a doping scheme orchestrated by a network of sports doctors. The scandal involved the use of blood doping and other performance-enhancing substances. As a result, in 2014, Dürr faced a lengthy suspension from competition. His reputation was tarnished, and many questioned his future in the sport. However, after a period of reflection, Dürr worked hard to restore his image and regain the trust of the public. He admitted to his involvement in the scandal and took responsibility for his actions, later working to raise awareness about the dangers of doping and the importance of fair play in sports. Despite the controversy, Dürr made a return to competitive skiing after serving his suspension. Although his performances were not as dominant as before, he continued to participate in various World Cup events and championships, proving his resilience and determination to overcome adversity. Final years: transitioning and life after skiing. As Dürr entered the later stages of his career, he faced mounting challenges, both physically and mentally. The pressure of returning from the doping scandal, combined with injuries and a fiercely competitive field, made it difficult for Dürr to consistently compete at the highest level. By the early 2020s, Dürr began to show signs of slowing down, and it became apparent that his time in the sport was coming to an end. In 2020, Dürr announced his retirement from professional skiing, concluding a career that had been both triumphant and turbulent. While his later years were clouded by controversy, his early successes and contributions to the sport were undeniable. He left behind a legacy of perseverance and dedication, and his influence on Austrian skiing would continue to be felt long after his retirement. Legacy and conclusion. Johannes Dürr's career was a mix of extraordinary talent, hard work, and difficult personal challenges. He made his mark on the world of alpine skiing with multiple podium finishes, including a landmark World Cup victory, and contributed to Austria's continued dominance in the sport. Despite his struggles with the doping scandal, Dürr's return to the slopes demonstrated his resilience and passion for skiing. Though his career was not without its controversies, Johannes Dürr remains a significant figure in the history of alpine skiing. His legacy is not only defined by his victories and achievements but also by the lessons he learned and shared with others about redemption, responsibility, and the importance of competing with integrity.